For the late start. Sorry for the late start, guys. Sorry for the late start. Don't know a thing already, you know? Yeah, man, we're right there whistle, no? You understand? We're right there whistle. Right there whistle, right there whistle, right there whistle. You know, morning. Morning, everybody. Morning. Morning, everybody. Guys, me a right there whistle, right there whistle. Don't know it already. You understand? We stand behind the blue. You understand? Yeah, man, we stand behind the blue. You know? Yeah, man, we stand behind the blue this morning. We support the men and women who is fighting for this country, yeah? Yeah, man, we fight. We continue to fight the good fight of faith. Yeah, man. Morning, guys. How everybody doing? Morning. Top up your live, share the live as you come. You know? Yeah, man, show your appreciation, you know, for the hard work. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Morning, everybody. Morning. Get your right officer, right officer. We don't have on no blue this morning. Everybody have on the blue. Are you in support of the JDF and the JCF? Huh? We want to know. We want to know. Hope you are wearing your blue, everybody. Everybody is wearing the blue this morning. Hope everybody is wearing the blue this morning to support the men and women in the security field. You know what I mean? But morning, JFJ. You out for a hard day today, JFJ. You out for a hard day today, boy. Trust me. We don't know how I'm going to manage today. You know what I mean? We don't know how I'm going to manage today. But we see it clear. We see it clear. Sorry, guys. We see it clear, man. We know all for the criminals. All for the criminals. You understand me? Morning, guys. Soon come, guys. Soon make you see me. Soon make you see me, guys. Mark Nation, morning. Morning, me G. Morning, everybody. Morning. You know, me soon company live, yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, me soon company live, man. Make you see me. Is it? You know, we support the JDF and the JCF. We support the men and women who is fighting, you know what I mean, to keep our country safe. You understand? From these criminals. Hey, there is some hard truth, you know. There is some hard truth where we are going to talk today, you know, but it's reality. You know what I mean? Now we have to face up with it. Some hard truth, and we have to face up to it. Believe you me, we have to face up to it. Jamaica reached a stage where we have spent too much money on crime and violence in this country. Trust me, too much money. And I waste whole heap of the money them what we have spent. I waste it too. Waste it. You understand me? And what we Jamaica not recognize, you know. Why we you see what we not recognize? We reach a stage where you see when politicians want to scam us and use our money to do foolishness. They put it through the security ministry in our country. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. May I tell you? There are some hard truth we are going to discuss today. Some hard truth. Hard to swallow, but it's a reality and we have to face up to it. We have to face up to it. And if we not agree with the PMP slogan, that's the time come. We agree with it today. The time has come for a shift. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man, the time has come for a shift, man. We can't continue the way how we are operating in this country. We can't continue. We can't continue. And we need the support of every single citizen in this country. Even though everybody are going to come online. Come on board. And everybody are going to come on board. It's not everybody are going to come on board, you know. But me know, say, the security force have as much people on their side today than the JFJ. Me positive of that. I am positive of that. The men and women that is fighting to keep us safe every day from them a criminal. Them a heartless criminal. Yeah, man. We have more people and they have more people on their side today than what JFJ have. You understand? And even if they go for the entire opposition, the one them way alive, the one them way unalive, they still not have more support than the JCF and the JDF today. Yeah, man. They still not have it. They still not have it. The other day, me see downtown Kingston. They attack the policemen and women in uniform. You understand what I mean? And you know what? I force them to force JFJ and those humans, whatever rights groups to come out and say something. I force them to come out and say something. You understand me? Force them to come out and say something. Because they're anti-policing. You understand? Yeah, man. But let me tell you something. God not sleep. Somebody is benefiting from this crime and violence in our country. Somebody is benefiting. Why you guys is all for the criminal. We not come and talk about police that kill people. Police are unalive persons. Yeah? Police are unalive persons. Execute persons. Eh? Nonsense. Nonsense. Stop that garbage. This current security force that we have is way more better than what we have 9 years ago. You understand? Much, much better than what we have 9 years ago. And you know, it take the government, right? A handful to make it reach where it reach today. And I saw the government that come from with it. You understand? They have bear the full blunt of the public. They have bear the full blunt of the public and these watchdog groups. You understand? They have bear the insult, everything. But thank God they never give up. And they make it a priority. This government make it a priority. Right? To make sure our men and women in uniform have everything that they need to do the job. And not only and to do the job, and they put your money where their mouth is, draft policies and put it in place. You understand? And our men and our women today can boast of the achievement. You understand what I mean? Boast of the achievement. In the history of Jamaica, we have never seen this. We have never seen this. And this is where we want our country to be heading. Right? This is where we want our country to be heading, in the right direction. Jamaica nice, man. Jamaica nice. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, nice. No worries. Jeff. No worries. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Are you wearing your blue? Are you wearing your blue today? Welcome, guys. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live, you know? Yeah, man. Welcome. Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself, everybody. We they are going easy. You know what I mean? Oh, no, we are no blue today. I mean, I hear no respond. Now we are no blue. Like up the live and share the live. Oh, tap up the live, guys. Tap up the live. Share the live. You understand? We're going to some statistics in the morning, yeah. You understand? Yeah, man. You don't know a thing already. You know? Don't know it already, guys. So, guys, you know, see the JFJ out there already a protest. I don't know. I don't see nothing upon social media yet. I don't see nothing upon social media yet. You understand? I don't see nothing upon social media yet. But we stand with the police. We stand with the JCF. We stand with the JCF and the JDF. You understand me? We don't see nothing out there yet, guys. Nothing whatsoever at all out there yet. But anyhow, we stand with the woman and the woman this morning. And you know what we do this morning? We call the Era 1 division. A Era 1? You don't know. Era 1? I don't know if a Era 1. But we call the Mandeville police station this morning. And I let them know that I'm in full support of them. Yeah, man. In full support. And I am wearing my blue this morning because they must do a great job. And they must continue to do the work that the Jamaican people are paying them to do. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. And we make sure tell them, say, you understand? If they do nothing out of the law, you understand what I mean? I'm not in support of them. You understand what I mean? We make them know, say, hey, whatever they are doing, make sure that they are doing it within the law. You understand? Yeah, man. We make sure tell them this morning. And I'm in full support of them. In full support. Yeah, man. Gather, mother. I'm in full support of them, guys. Not do no work. And not do the work within the law that set out for no. You understand what I mean? Yeah. And we support 150%. 150%. We support our men and our women. Say no to criminality. Say no to criminality. You understand me? Say no to criminality. Some people, as I said earlier, surely benefiting. You understand what I mean? Yeah, Lenford, big up yourself. Blue. You know what I mean? Listen to me. Listen to me, Lenford. I know yes, so Jamaica come from, you know. I know yes, so Jamaica come from. Them a boy ya take out 1,500, 1,800 innocent life a year. 1,500, 1,800, 1,700 a year of our young people, old people, children. Them a boy you no care. You understand what I mean? And the police go take out 105 of them. 105. And they're not innocent. They are not innocent. And the police no go pan, go no go and alive. Nobody just saw. You understand what I mean? Everybody that the police force return fire back to, they return fire at the police. And the police have to defend themselves. You understand what I mean? Oti, no boss man. You understand? The police have to defend themselves. You think say the police can come under the security force can come under gunfire, hmm? And understand they are now return no fire. It can't happen like that. And so many of us want it to happen. You see when one of our officers and get an alive, people happy, people are rejoice. You understand what I mean? It's the worst thing to have an anti-society, a police anti-society. People just erupt and they just develop this hate for the security force. If we have a nation that hate our security men and women, you understand what I mean? What society we going to have? What society we going to have? Like people don't want to see police and soldier. People if you just allow them to do what they feel like. You understand what I mean? And let me tell you something, man. You know the security force, they really are come from far, you know. They really are come from far. You understand what I mean? Because the PMP criminal organization used to corrupt the security force. Used to corrupt the security force. And the last man that tried to corrupt the security force and bring politics inside of it is Peter Bunting. Until today, persons lose their job because they take Peter Bunting bait and go involve themselves within the politics. And right now, they are out there doing what they don't want to do because of politics. They fight for their jobs, but it's too late. And Jamaica must stand with the government and stand with the security force and stand against corruption and stand against everything that want to involve themselves within the security force that is bad for them. All the government need to do is to provide the equipment and the resources that the security force need, and to leave them alone and let them do their job. Leave them alone and let them do their job. Smart. Blue all the way. Leave the security force let them do their job. First time we used to see extraditional killing and all of these things. Then they sitting there happen again. Then they sitting there now happen again. The man and woman them are be professional now. And let me talk about the social programs that they're talking about. You see the PMP criminal organization. You see, when the PMP them usually do, I put money in these social programs within the communities. And you know who used to get them the money there? You don't know who used to get them the money there? At the dance in the community used to get them the money there when the government put aside for the social programs in the community. At the dance them used to get them the money there to keep treat and to put on football match, cricket match, netball match for the community to keep the community calm. Right? Me even hear people talking about Dr. Horace Chang must negotiate with criminals. Negotiate with what kind of criminal? Negotiate with what type of criminal? Which government, which security force in any country, gather themselves, gather the criminals, and negotiate with them. Eh? We cannot negotiate with any criminals. Right? And when Dr. Horace Chang said that these money that we are pumping into social programs to help these people within the community is just a waste of money. It's just waste of money. And me no wrong him. Me no wrong him. Because the amount of money that these past government have pumped into social programs in the inner city, right? In the inner city, in these garrison, in Kingston and St. James and these areas, them not spend them not, sorry guys, them not spending the money their country. Them not spend them the money their country. Some of the time me see government allocate how much billions to help curb crime and violence in these inner cities, in these garrison areas. Right? Me have to wonder what happened to us as youth in a country. Me have to wonder because no such programs was set out for us in our community. You understand what I mean? None like those. And we have said, Bernard, only if the government would have set aside a portion of those money for all of us youths in our community. I mean, agree with Dr. Horace Chang. I waste the money because all of the money that them spend to curb crime and violence in those inner city and those garrison. You understand what I mean? They get worse and worse every God Almighty year. Every year they get worse and worse. So me agree with Dr. Horace Chang. I waste the government and waste money. Waste government and waste money and social programs in these garrison communities. It's just another way to feed the gangs and the gang leaders in this community. Me I tell you, you know what used to happen under the PMP criminal organization. You see, anytime there is a flare up, the government would call two sides that is warring, right? I mean, don't know what the government talk to them about. I mean, don't know what the government pledge to them, right? We see the crime and violence ease off for a little bit, right? And then violence just erupt again because the money done out. The money done out. So in order to get more money, right, they have to flare up again. But me thank God the day that this government took over office and Andrew Michael Holness have been saying it that he's he's going to focus on these gangs and these gang leaders, and him not going to negotiate with no gang or no gang leaders or no Dan. And the man put him money where his mouth is. The man put the resource, you understand, where his mouth is. And him and the security force, Dr. Warrior Chang, take on the gangs of this country. They have identified 300 gangs in this country in 2016. And at the end of 2024, the gangs have cut down to 150. You understand what I mean? Because of the great work of the JCF and the JDF, right? The government with the commissioner have created a task force to target every gang in Jamaica, right? Every gang in Jamaica. So what they do is to focus on these gangs and make sure that they take down these gangs that is creating havoc in our society. You understand what I mean? George, you understand what I mean? Truman, you understand? The government make sure that this task force that they build must never shift focus, right? No shift focus. They must continue to press and to destroy these gangs. Remember, under this government, we take down 3 of the biggest gangs in Jamaica. 3 of the biggest gangs in Jamaica. The one other gang, right? The one other gang and the Spanish Town gang. One other and let me remember that one name for now. You understand what I mean? But the Black Man gang, Tasha Miller gang, split in 3 because you have Tasha Miller and you have Black Man. You understand what I mean? And you have some other faction off of a Black Man gang. You understand what I mean? And then you have one other and Klansman. You understand what I mean? The government take down them again, yeah. In the history of Jamaica, we never know so them a thing are going to happen or would happen. You understand what I mean? But the government, the security force, me I tell you, do a great job, are been doing a great job for us Jamaicans. And we must stand by their side and support them 100%. 100%. You understand what I mean? And a Jamaica alone have police analyze people. And a Jamaica alone. And a Jamaica alone. You see, one thing we recognize in a Jamaica, we have an indisciplined society. We have an indisciplined society. And some people believe that they are above the law. Many people in Jamaica believe that they are above the law. Right? And the law is not for them. The law is not for them. The law is for everybody. And me can't wait. Me can't wait until me see some politician I got prison. Then me say yes. Some politician need to go to prison too. Because some of them, most of them, help to create this type of atmosphere in our society. Where we are some unruly people. And they believe that they are the one that's supposed to run our community. They are the one who's supposed to collect taxes and all of these things. You understand? The government must not collect nothing. When we look, we live in our community, and when we look, we see man and we see woman a pull up, and that pan we do. I come and come ask you for money. And if we don't give them money, we have to pack up with things and we have to leave. After some people work hard. Hard. You know how hard some people work? You know how hard some people work to build their house. And then boy, you come knock on door. I come talk about if you not give them nothing. You have to leave your community. Eh? You have to leave your community. You know how much people have to leave out of Norwood, St. James because of criminals. Eh? Some people, suppose you see some house where some people build. And them have to lift up and run left it because of criminals. Eh? And we never hear nothing from JFJ or nothing from the watchdog groups in Jamaica. No time at all we have seen the JFJ come out and protest for the 1700 murders that is taking place in our society year by year by year by year. We never see them there. We don't see no Jamaican, no matter of fact, come out and protest for the high murder rate in our society. We don't see it. We don't see it. We never see it before. You understand what I mean? And when the security force come and do their work, here come the watchdog groups. Here come the watchdog groups. Our security force is not perfect. They are striving to perfection. Give them a break. Give them a break. And yesterday I come from. You remember when them in a police station under the PMP criminal organization? When rain fall, some of them are wash out. You understand? When we call upon them, they can't come because they don't have no care under the PMP criminal organization. But now, the people, the men and women in the security force, you understand what I mean? They have motivated. They have everything at their fingertip to do their job and do it comfortably. You understand what I mean? We have people leaving from university. We have people leaving from college to join the security force in our country. Because of the way the security force is structured now. We have people leaving from the private sector and join the security force. You understand? Because of the way it is structured now. It's far way better than where it is. And they have a far way to go. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. But I have seen where police forces from other countries, I don't know if how much of you are aware of this. Police forces from other countries come to Jamaica to study what Jamaica is doing in terms of community policing so they can go back to their country and implement it. Come on, people. Come on. You understand what I mean? If we have a safer Jamaica, right? Jamaica would have a 360-degree turnaround when it comes on to development. The same money when the government has spent, set aside a year time to fund the budget in security, right? If they can cut that by 70%, right? We would have a better road, we would have better school, we would have better hospital. You understand what I mean? And we will have better police station, better policing. Let us say no to the criminals and yes to the men and women in the blue who is working overtime to protect us. Why we can't see that? Why the JFJ can't see that? Eh? Why they can't see that? They might come talk about camera. What type of camera? Eh? What type of camera? You think camera cheap? You think camera cheap? Camera not cheap, you know. Me agree, say they must wear the camera if they have it. Of course they must wear it. Right? Because every time I dress, right? I have to go to a camera room and I have to get my camera, right? And to put on my camera. You understand? I have to put on my camera. But guess what? It's not all the time. It's not all the time you have to put on the camera. Because there comes emergency where you have to run left your camera. You understand what I mean? You have to run left your camera, and camera not cheap, as me say. Camera not cheap. It's not cheap. But the government must make sure, the security force, the hierarchy, must make sure if the men and the women, right, have camera, make them wear it. Make them wear it. You understand? Make them wear it. But JFJ, nobody use no camera as no bypass. If you come talk about it's just because of the camera, the police that wearing. Why not go protest? Damn lie. Damn lie, no tell. You know already tell the Jamaican people that is the high rate of analyzing that the police is doing. That is the reason why I go protest. So when I come twist on the mouth and I come talk about camera and the way the police have been conducting themselves on the battlefield. Hmm? Uno stop tell lie. Uno stop tell lie, JFJ. You understand what I mean? Me no say no come out in support of the no, I know me no say no give no update on the men and women that have been shot in downtown Kingston. No. Uno no business with them. Uno no business with them. I force me see them force on upon social media and tag on upon all different angles about the shooting of the policemen and women in downtown Kingston. I mean, I'm a solo come on X and post something on X. You understand what I mean? Uno must know why not benefit. Uno must know why you not benefit. You understand what I mean? Uno must know why not benefit from it. Why not support criminality. And guys, this is let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you the truth. And the truth, hard for solar. But we have to say it. We have to say it, you know. You see, if we don't get rid of some of the people, some of them boy out of the society, crime and violence now go down. It now go shift. And that is the reality. That is the reality. Some of them are boy go to prison how much time and then come out and then get worse. They get worse. You understand what I mean? And some of them boy, them no want God. A matter of fact, them I tell you them no believe in a God because they other man more higher than the Messiah. You understand what I mean? Not for them. Attack say they other man and they other ring higher than the Messiah. So they no believe in a God. They no believe in a God, so they not turn. They got prison, so them not and them not learn. You understand what I mean? And they come out back and them do the same thing over and over again. You understand what I mean? Yeah, Joseph. You understand what I mean? None of them are boy will get analyzed by the police. None of them are boy will get analyzed by the police. You understand what I mean? Innocent. None of them not innocent. None of them not innocent. They take on the police and the police return fire. You understand? They take on the security force and the security force return fire. Right? And they succumb to their injuries. You understand what I mean? So they let the security force make them do their job. And if the police force analyze anybody, right, innocently, right, they must be charged and they must sent to prison. You understand? They must be charged and they must sent to prison. You understand what I mean? Yes, but we stand with our security force. We stand with them. You understand? It's either either, you know, the prime minister warned them. The Prime Minister have warned them. Listen to me. When the police name on a person of interest, right? Uno come in, right? Uno go in, go talk to the security force. Uno no make the police come for uno. And then uno go shoot after them. Because if uno shoot after them are going to take action. Because me now go road and boy a shoot after me. And me have my thing. And I have it in a holster. No police is a fool. No police is a fool. You understand what I mean? A matter of fact, if me approach you, right? We need to see your two hands immediately. We need to see your two hands immediately. And if you put your hand nowhere where I cannot see it, it makes me nervous. Worse for your waist. And them a boy you not take no threat, you know. Them a boy you not take no threat. You understand what I mean? Them a boy you not take no threat. May I tell you? Not take no threat. Not take no threat. But listen, it can be better. It can be better if these boys, right, just leave crime and violence alone, right? It will be better. Listen, the government make the opportunity so much easier for all of us. I mean, hear many people are talk about minimum wage, what minimum wage can do, and all of these things. Yes, minimum wage can't do nothing, right? Minimum wage can't do nothing. Minimum wage of a person who just leave high school and want to get out some work experience, right? That is what minimum wage is for. You are a youth, you have ambition, right? The government said to you, said, me a move guarantor of student loan. If you want to go back to school, you can go to the student loan bureau by yourself with your grades, right? And you can apply, get the money, and send back yourself for school, right? That you can have a better job, a better paying job, right? And the government go far up. The government go hard trust and he move tuition fee. And he tell you them say, listen to me. You no leave the crime, you no leave the violence, and you go learn a trade. You no go learn a trade, you no go learn a skill. The government never tap this up. The government never tap this up. The government said to them, say, if you no go and graduate with a level 4 certificate, never go no $50,000. He said, if you on path when you graduate with a level 4 certificate, never give you $75,000. He said the same thing to the ward of the state. Never give you $75,000 if you got heart and graduate with a level 4 certificate. The government never start this either. The government say if you no go and you come out with the skill and you come out with a plan to create a business for yourself, you no get up to $300,000. So the government can do everything in their power to drive our youths from this crime and violence in our society. So when people ever come and come talk about the government now do nothing for the youths them, that is a lie from the pit of hell. Erica, what morning? That is a lie from the pit of hell. You know quarrel about minimum wage. So the government make it easy for you to get a skill or to get an education that you can earn big money. And I would encourage you encourage anybody, a matter of fact, to get a skill. Because when you get a skill, right, you are already rich. When you have a skill, you are already rich. The world is short of skilled workers. When you have a skill, you know how much opportunity that's going to come by your dwelling. Cornwall, welcome. Eh? When you have a skill, you know how much opportunity you can get. You can even open business for yourself because you have a skill. No youth in Jamaica right now shouldn't complain. Exactly. Exactly, Erica. Cornwall, exactly. Nobody, no youth in our society right now should be complaining that the government not doing nothing for them. That is a lie from the pit of hell. And this narrative that the opposition is coming with. You understand? Exactly, Marvin. This narrative that the opposition is come with. I come with talk about nothing now go on. Youth them a suffer and all of these things. Garbage. Garbage. You see, if we didn't have some more mechanics, if we didn't have some more mechanics in Jamaica, the Chinese will open mechanic shop. The Chinese will open mechanic shop. Because we have as much mechanic and we have people, you understand what I mean, can do the work. So guess what? We have we people within the country could open a big mechanic shop and would employ those young men and those young women. You see, you see, we make life harder for we, you know. We make life much harder for us. Jamaicans, we make life harder for we every God Almighty day. When it should be that hard. It should be that hard, you know. Charlie, the young people them no want work. And that me get for notice. Them no want work. Them no want work. Them lazy. And then we have this internet. We have this TikTok. You understand what I mean? Everybody want to be on TikTok. Everybody want to get famous. Everybody want to go and beg money. It was just this morning somebody draw me attention to a TikTok live. Right on the live in Red Hills. Two person was playing, begging money. And one man just come from behind. Bop, 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 bop. Right, broad daylight. Broad daylight. A young man life have been slashed out like that on a live. How much of that we see going on? Prudence, welcome. How much of that we see going on in our society? And then we are going to get up and we are going to fight against the police. Want to see how much things our police have to bear and have to go through. And then we have these people in our country, right? Because we have some specific persons, you know. Some hitman in a Jamaica, you know. Where we need to get rid of, you know. We need to get rid of them. Then the boy they don't need to go within this the prison system. Go eat our taxpayer money too. Many of them are boy, yeah. Many of them are boy, yeah. When they want work, we are create havoc in our country. Them no need to go in the prison system. Go eat our taxpayer money. You know how much we have to pay for one of them a prison, yeah. You know how much we have to pay for one of them a prisoner, yeah. Who will need money to take care of them at their time? And when they got prison, them the world they lesson, they come out and them be worse. And you go tell me, say them fi attack the police, and the police must have put down arm and surrender to them. And that do not try tell we. And that do not try tell we, JFJ. We have come to, listen to me, and when me say it, you know, me mean it, you know, me mean it. We are coming too far. We are coming too far. We cannot turn back now. You know, let me tell you something. And me I tell you, the security force need to get serious, even on some of these politicians, because it's just the other night the police force have to evict one of the new PMP caretaker from a Mercedes Benz because it have been stolen and they caught her inside of it, driving it. Right? Things like them, they must keep. They must highlight it and they must tell them go to prison. That's what we want the police force reach. That's what we want the police force reach. Richard, big up yourself. And we want answers. We want answers from the British citizen of Golding. Right? Why she's still there? Why she's still there after police stop her, take her out of the thieving Benz? We want to know why she's still the caretaker of that constituency. You see what the police have to put up with? You see what the police men and women have to put up with? And the government, my government, me a call pan uno. Me a call pan uno. Security minister, me a call pan you. Commissioner, me a call pan you. We need to know how the story they go. We need to know how the story they go. And if she a drive that Mercedes Benz, she must go to prison like the normal man. She must go to prison like the normal man. Because if you don't catch one youth out there in a thieving car, indeed he must go to prison. Law is law. You understand what I mean? Law is law. We no need to tell us how the story they go. Is either it repossessed, she owe money upon it. You understand what I mean? And but me don't know how police would get involved. Me don't know how police would get involved in it. If she couldn't pay the payment and they repossess it, how police would reach in there? They know how police would have a job there. Right? So because the police take her out of the car, right? We want to know if that car was really stolen, because her background don't look so nice. Her background don't look so nice. With her father pass, big known Dan, PMP Dan, for them pass no nice. You understand what I mean? So we want to know, and we need answers. We need her to we need to treat her like the normal man. Mr. Minister, Mr. Commissioner, please look into that. I know how read. Me know. So we stand with the men and women today. We stand with them. We stand with them 100%. 100%. I know yes where Jamaica come from. I know yes where Jamaica come from. And guess what? We stand with the security force. And we stand with the thousands of people who have died by the hands of the criminals. We stand for them today. And that is the reason why we stand with the security force. We stand with them today. You understand what I mean? And for those who lost their loved ones by the hands of the criminals, you understand what I mean? We stand with you today. We stand with you today. You understand? We have seen where police unalive are done who attacked the police in Angela Brown Teeth constituency. We see where the police unalive a well-known Dan who attacked the security force, and she come out and I come talk about she need answers and she need a investigation right now into the matter. Angela Brown Teeth, remember they unalive a little girl in your constituency. You never come out and say nothing whatsoever at all. As a matter of fact, you come out and say he's a madman. And when the police hold the madman, the police say no on him. Because you don't know, see, no madman raped the little girl and unalive her. You don't know, says it was a well-known Dan that went inside her house and brutally murdered her. You don't know that. Angela Brown Teeth, you don't know that. But because you don't know what, give up on a Dan within the communities. You understand what I mean? You, Angela Brown Teeth, when the government had the state of emergency, and who are suffered under by the hands of the criminals. You understand what I mean? The government decide to go inside here with the SOE. You, Brown Teeth, Angela Brown Board, come out and say if the government and the police force ever put foot down there, we not go block the road. We don't remember them there's something there. Eh? We don't remember them there's something there. Spence, good morning. Eh? We don't remember them there's something there. Joe Prudence. Joe Reed. Eh? We don't remember them there's something there. You see the PMP. Me say, you see the PMP. Me say, we can't have nothing about corruption and don't involve the PMP criminal organization in it. We cannot. Everything that comes to corruption in the society, we can involve the PMP criminal organization within it. You understand what I mean? Why me no know? Me no know. But Brown Teeth, Angela Brown Burke, listen to me. I want to just leave the security force to do their job. You understand what I mean? This government is targeting every gang and every Dan and every era leader. So if you don't have them in our constituency, I keep corner phone up. Let me tell you something. I want to send them out from now. Go see the judge. I want to send them out from now to see the judge. Because it's time to clean up Jamaica. It's time to clean up the good Jamaica. You understand what I mean? It was under PJ Patterson that we climbed over 1,000 murder. Over 1,000 murder. We climb under PJ Patterson. Some of the worst time in the history of Jamaica we have seen under the PMP criminal organization. And listen to me. If they did take this initiative, you understand what I mean? That this government is taking right now in terms of fighting for the people of Jamaica, our society would be better off today. Would be better off today. But what was stopping PJ Patterson? What was stopping the PNP criminal organization from supporting our men and our women? Give them good salary, give them good police station, buy them vehicles, buy these boats and these helicopters and all of these things. What was stopping them? What was stopping them? After those high taxes, what was stopping them? Remember, this government doing all of these things without implementing no new taxes. They are building the security forces by buying helicopters. They buy boats. Hey, since this government come to office, you know how much how much boat the government buy? You know how much boat the government get? Japan give the security force about 5 boat the other day. On top of the about 10 or 8 this a government to buy for them. You understand what I mean? So our shores and our border and talk about the 5 helicopters that the government has spent money and buy. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. So our shores and our borders have been well protected. Well protected. Right? So we stand with the men and women today in blue. I am wearing my blue. And for those who just joined the live, I, I called Hero One this morning. Yes, I called Hero One. I put money credit on my phone. And I called Hero One. And I tell the high command to continue the good work. And the good citizen of Jamaica is standing with them. Yeah? Yeah, the good citizen of Jamaica is standing with them. And they must continue to do the good work that the Jamaican people employ them to do. Yes, we stand with them. We stand with them. You understand what I mean? I must read. I must. Oh, yeah, talk about, man. Oh, yeah, talk about. Hey, um, um, haram. Listen to me. I not shout me, I shout loud. I'm passionate, master. I'm passionate about my country. You hear me, I tell you? I not shout me, I shout. I'm passionate about Jamaica and the way my prime minister is working for the people of Jamaica. So don't mix it, my friend. Don't mix it. Don't mix it. You understand? Don't mix it. So, guys, how much of you this morning is wearing your blue? Hmm? No, how much of you this morning is wearing your blue? Oh, no, wearing no blue. Make sure say now wearing no blue, you know. Make sure say now wearing no blue. No, don't let me down, you know. Oh, no, don't let me down. Make sure say now wearing no blue. I know I support. I know I support. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. Make sure say now wearing no blue. I know I support. Guys, me did a plan to go live last night, you know, man. And me I tell you, say, me tired. Me tired. Because when we finish the YouTube live, me go do one TikTok live. You understand? Yeah, man, because boy, me I tell you, say, the day off was just nice yesterday. Yeah, man, the day off was just nice yesterday. So we just do 2 live in support of the men and women in the blue and our security force and flight green. You understand what I mean? Yeah, man. So guys, tap up the live. Tap up the live, share the live, subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. Please subscribe if you're new. Subscribe if you're new, guys. Subscribe if you're new. Big up on yourself, guys. Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. Trust me. Really appreciate the support. Really appreciate the support. You understand? Yeah, man, we appreciate the support. Yeah, man. We appreciate the support. So, guys, boy, I just come on for your hour or so, you know. Me just come on for your hour or so. Me gonna try and listen to me have some work for do. Me have some work for do. So probably me gonna try and finish up the work and then me come back on the live. On the live. It depends on how fast me finish do the work. You understand what I mean? But we just want to come on the live to support our men and our women in blue. You understand what I mean? I mean appreciate all the guys for the support. You understand? Yeah, man. Support. Thank you. So, guys, have a great morning, all right? Sooner or later. We have to go live later, guys. We have to go live later. Yeah, man. Yeah, Barnett. Later. No, keep safe, guys, all right? Later. Shower labor rights. Bye.